I received the following email on my website, grrrl.com, from Ashley, who wrote, "Hi there, I love your helpful YouTube videos. I have a few quick questions about saving artwork in Photoshop. I created artwork that will be used as EP album art and possibly as artwork for merchandise. What are the formats to save the artwork to send to the client? Is it PDF and TIFF? Also, if it's going to be used for merch, do I convert the artwork to a CMYK image for printing? Thank you in advance, Ashley." So special shout out to Ashley. You can thank her for the question because in this video, I'll give you the answer. Hello, creative. It's your graphics girl of graphicsgirl.com. That's graphics with PH and S, girl with no I and 3 R's. And I'm here with a quick tip to help you design your brand. So to answer the first part of the question, I have a handy dandy guide to graphic file formats that you can download right up here or in the link below. But in short, yes, for print, you'll want to make sure that your image is in CMYK color mode, has 300 ppi or pixels per inch, and is saved in the TIFF or TIFF file format. So the images that you import into your layout should be high resolution, 300 dpi, CMYK TIFFs, but your final layout can be a high resolution CMYK PDF that you hand over to the printer. So the images are TIFFs that get imported into your layout, whether that's in Photoshop, in Illustrator, or InDesign, and you can save out your final layout as a PDF, sometimes with crop marks to accommodate for the bleed. And you can find out more about bleeds, trims, safety areas for text with this article right up here or in the link below. There are other file formats that you can use for print, but I would recommend the TIFF file format above all others for photos that are saved for print use. Feel free to read my blog post on the different types of graphic file formats and their usage on graphicsgirl.com. I'll leave a link below in the description or you can click right up here. Now let's talk about how you would convert your images from RGB to CMYK using Adobe Photoshop. So you can see in this image that I took with my iPhone, natively it is in RGB color mode, and that stands for red, green, blue, or the color mode of most monitors or screen devices like your phone, laptop, or pad. Also, I've designed things for kiosks. Anything basically that has a screen interface with the user, not something that's printed out, is creating its color through the tubes of red, green, and blue. So that when you zoom in on any given image here, you can see that these pixels here have more red, and these pixels have more green, and in areas where the green is different, there's more blue information. Let me show you this in a tangible way using my levels with Command or Control L. You can see here in my levels dialog box that for images that are comprised of red, green, and blue, that in addition to this channel, you could break down these individual channels to see the color information on each. So for blue, you can see here, for all of the information in this file, you can see now the histogram or chart here for just the blue channel. And for the green, and for the red. So I'll go ahead and cancel out of that and double click my hand to bring it back so you can see the full picture. When viewing an image on a monitor like your computer or laptop, it will look very vibrant because the image was taken with a digital device such as a camera or your phone and is currently displaying on a digital device such as your computer screen. So the colors there should look fairly rich and robust. You will need to ensure that your images are changed from RGB to CMYK so that it can print on 4 color process presses that consist of cyan, magenta, yellow, and black plates on a press. Now to do that, that was image, mode, and then you come down to CMYK. So it's image, mode, CMYK converts it to now a CMYK image. But did you notice? Does this look a little bit flatter to you on your screen? Here we were at RGB, now CMYK. I'll zoom in a little bit with Command or Control plus. Here we are, RGB, CMYK. It looks a little duller, right? Perhaps in the red areas, looks a little less vibrant, really everywhere, but it's most notably on those red hues, right? So you might say to yourself, well, this doesn't look as good as my RGB. Regardless, this is the way the color modality needs to be set up in order to best print. So this image will need to be 300 pixels per inch, also referred to as 300 dpi instead of ppi for dots per inch, because it's dots of ink that get printed, and it will also need to be in CMYK mode. Last step, you want to do File, Save As, and save your file format from a JPEG down to a TIFF. So it's important that you convert your images from RGB to CMYK before you send them to a printer or your client if they're using it for print work. If you're using low resolution RGB JPEGs in your printed projects, they're not going to look as reliably good as they would if you converted them to high resolution CMYK TIFFs. And if you don't convert them before you send them to your printer, why your printer may reject the job, or they may charge you for them to do something that took about, 30 seconds? So be sure to do this housekeeping before you release your artwork. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, for free marketing, branding, and design resources, head over to graphicsgrrrl.com. That's graphics with PH and S, grrrl with no I and 3 R's. And I'm here to help you design your brand.